I don't know why this computer is running so. Maybe I need to get the charger. But what's up? It is your girl, Scarlett. Oh, hell no. I am coming in right quick. Well, not right quick, y'all. We're going to talk a little bit. I kind of miss y'all. And I have a couple of subjects that I want to discuss before I actually lay down and go to sleep. Hey, Miss J. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I got a few subjects that I want to kind of discuss. What's up, cool gamer? Welcome to the chat. So listen, y'all. I know I've been on a hiatus. I think I need to go to my office because I really need to plug up the laptop. I'm on the laptop. So let me go in the office and plug it up so that we can talk a little bit. It's kind of cold in here. Need to cut down this AC. I don't know why the computer is running fast. But yes, I decided that I wanted to come and say hello and talk a little bit. See how y'all doing. Because I do kind of miss y'all. And I had a few things that I really wanted to discuss because y'all know I be looking at stuff and I be wanting to talk to y'all about it. Hey Queen Vita, hey twin. How y'all doing? Welcome to the chat. Okay, let me plug up all this stuff. Okay, so let's talk about it. What we're gonna talk about tonight? We got a few things that I would like to discuss. So I'm always perusing the internet and things of that nature, and I always see things that kind of spark up my interest, and I want to discuss it with friends. What's up, TC? Discuss it with my girlfriends. Y'all my good girlfriends and guy friends. Hey, how y'all doing? But I saw these shorts, right? And I want to talk about two things about this particular website. So I am going to, okay, baby, I know you got to get up early, but I'm going to show y'all. Let me share my screen. So I'm going to show y'all something. So, y'all, I was going on the internet and they actually had a body in these shorts. I think that they took the body out the shorts because it was kind of looking a little provocative. And if you look at it, you would think that somebody decided that they were going to actually, yeah, happy belated birthday, Miss J. Somebody actually decided that they wanted some denim panties. Now, honestly, I cannot tell you how you will actually be able to wear a pair of underwear up under these. So I know it's quite uncomfortable to wear these because with denim, I can't see the denim rubbing up against my stuff. I ain't trying to be graphic, but like sometimes denim would not even these short shorts like this. Denim will actually pinch your little. Yes or no for me, girl. It'll kind of pinch your little labia. I say that. It'll kind of pinch it a little bit. A little denim will kind of pinch it. It ain't so comfortable. And I'm trying to figure out who in the hell will buy these. Now, when I went and looked at it earlier, it said that they were sold out. So evidently somebody is buying these freaking shorts. Now, these shorts are on Shein. Now, if you've been watching TikTok, you know that a lot of people are saying that when they've been receiving their packages from Shein, If you look at the care tags and labels in your clothes, the people over there are asking for requests. They want help. Do y'all think they over there just working the hell up out these people? I mean, the people over there begging for some assistance. Like they been like slave. They need help. So do you all think that we should stop, you know, using Shein and ordering stuff out of Shein? I mean, do you think they over there mistreating the people? I don't know. So that's one thing that I want to talk about tonight. I want to talk about Shein and these little bit ass shorts, honey. Because I don't know who the hell want to wear them. And where they going to wear them to. Now, y'all know I've been trying to get Luke to go ahead and get his Luke dancers back. So I can go ahead on and go down to the bottom and audition. But I don't think I even wear these shorts to the audition. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they say they what? You said the sweatshops are here in the United States? So that's why Shein has been a lot quicker. I was discussing Shein with somebody because if I'm not mistaken, I was probably one of the few people that was ordering from them when they first started up the company. At this point in time, I can't even remember the name, but I do recall it being almost like a month before you actually received your items because, oh, shoot. TC, you done taught me something. Oh, I'm sorry, so I took a little area with the little box. All right, you can get up there now. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna discuss is about Myra Mamu. I think that's how you say her name. Now, the article reads like this, and I'm gonna read the article because when I read it, it was just unbelievable. But one thing I remember. Wow. So they are actually putting help me in these tags. Oh, so one thing I know is I've always heard that elephants do have a very good memory. And according to this story, it says that elephant kills woman and returns to her funeral to attack her corpse. Now listen, I've been looking at TikTok videos on the subject, and everybody got their little, jokey jokes about the whole situation, about this elephant remembering this lady and going and trampling her and stomping her to a pole and killing her. And then so let's just get into the story. So it says that bizarre animal stories are heard often, but none are quite like the latest vicious and deadly elephant attack of a 68-year-old woman in India. It says Maya Maramu was collecting water in her village located in, girl, I don't even know that Indian district of India, but it says where a herd of elephants was coming her way. That's when she tried to flee. But one of the elephants rushed towards her and trampled her. She was rushed to the hospital but died from her injuries. It says her family brought her home and prepared for her funeral to take place the same evening. That's when the most unusual event occurred. Yes, I always wanted to be a Luke dance. Don't play with me, Queen. As the ceremony was taking place, the Times of India reported that a herd of elephants appeared from the forest, sending villagers running, and they left Mahmoud's body behind. One of the elephants then reportedly attacked the woman's corpse, by picking up the body and throwing it in the air. In a video of the alleged incident published by the Times, a herd of elephants can be seen at the edge of the forest, with one chasing a villager as mourners yell towards the herd. The herd then destroyed her home and three other houses being damaged because of this attack. No one else in the village was reported to be harmed. A villager told the Times that we were terrified after witnessing the elephant herd on Thursday night. We have never seen such vicious elephant bunch ever. Mahmoud family had was able to continue with the ceremony once the herd of elephants left the area. According to the print, the elephant in question was straying from the wildlife sanctuary, which was more than 124 miles away from this village. The level of violence was usually peaceful from a usually peaceful creature, has many wondering what could have caused such behavior. One person tweeted, "Whatever the woman did to that elephant is the biggest mystery of a decade." So basically, what people had been saying on TikTok was that this woman had been helping the poachers actually get the elephants. You know, they always going after their tusks and things of that nature. And they're saying that this elephant was actually sent to a sanctuary because the poachers was trying to get her and her babies. And that this Myra lady was actually one of the people in the village that was helping the poachers. And they say that this elephant remembered that this was the broad that had, got her baby snatched. And I guess out of all these years, she decided that she was gonna come back and kick these motherfucker ass for fucking with her goddamn baby. But I mean, like, it's so amazing to me that this damn elephant actually killed this woman. They spared the elephant life, took the elephant back to the sanctuary, which was 124 miles away. The elephant then returned back and went to the lady's funeral and snatched her off the altar that they had her on and stomped her down again. Like, this elephant wasn't playing with Myra. This elephant said that, oh, you, this this elephant was so for real about it. The elephant was like, "Listen, baby, think what you want to, but I'm gonna come back and get you. Y'all got away with it that time, but I will return. And not only am I gonna, mess up your funeral, I'm also gonna go stomp your house down too, so your family won't have nothing from the will." So listen, they say this is the beef sector. I don't think they consider me a part of the beef sector. But that's the ultimate beef. Like, the elephant had beef with Myra for years. Like, this elephant was like, "I'm gonna get my lick back." And the elephant did in fact get the lick back. Oh, let me get these funky ass shots up off this guy, off this. Go away. Get them funky shots off the screen. I can believe that, internet granny, and welcome to the chat. Like, the elephant was like, "No, we're not going for that today. We're going to actually," and then it came with his crew. Like, the whole posse was sitting in the background, like, "We want one of y'all to try it." Let me see if I can actually find the video, because the video actually shows the elephant going into the funeral, and she was just knocking everybody to the side, like, "Get out my way. I'm not here for you. I'm here for this person. This is who I'm here for." There she go up there. I'm finna get her. Hold on, let me get her. Let me see if I can find this video. I seen it on TikTok, but I didn't see it on Google. Mm, hold on, y'all. Let me type it in. Y'all, I don't see it here. And I was real specific. It's showing all these other incidents with the elephants. But yes, no, I don't see it. But y'all, she really messed them up. So I don't know. Let's talk about P Valley, okay? So in this week's episode of P Valley, which was pretty good. I don't know. It's a different scene to me with P Valley than it was last season. And I told someone earlier that I think that it has a lot to do with the fact that they've incorporated the whole right. So she had been a native person from the village, and she had been helping the poachers, get the animals or whatever. Yes, down in the valley where the girls get naked. So listen, like I was saying, last season when I was watching P Valley, and sometimes I would kind of drift off of watching it because to me, it was just the same thing. I've seen this before. I've been in strip clubs before. I know how the girls get down on the pole. Like I said, I don't twerk, I shake dance. And I was gonna go down to Miami and audition to be a loop dancer, but my mama was like, "You too young for that," and she had steered me away from it. But this season, I think that what's really making it a whole lot different for me is the fact that right now they're going through the pandemic, and the pandemic is something I had never seen before. Yes, there has been panoramas before, but this season they're really showing what life was like when the panorama came around, messing with the peoples or whatever. And so yes, girl. Okay, so let's get to it. Starting scenes when the first come on, Roulette is in the private dancer room, right? And she is working the hell out of that pendulum pole. I'm looking at this pole like, baby, if y'all don't stop the madness, they did not have them poles in the Purple Onion. Like the poles was just on the stage to the floor. This one is actually spinning like oh baby, I don't know if I could have worked that pole because that pole is going back and forth and round and round. And while I'm trying to catch my grip, the pole is going to be throwing me in a different direction. Like they'll be like, no, she can't do private area because she can only do the stabilized pole. She cannot work the dangling pole. So in the first scene, we see Roulette and we see the guy in there, and he's, you know, got Roulette to come on in the back so that she can get him a private show. Hey, Miss Cherry Moon. So she could get him a private show. And hey, Naomi. So she's getting him, she's giving him a private show. And dude is like, hey, little mama, go ahead on, take that mask off. I gotta see that face. I gotta see what that face look like. And she like, no, you can't. What you can't? I can't take off my mask. You know the panoramic out here. I can't take my mask off. So he just pulls out a stack of money and he sliding that money on the floor. And he says, you gonna take that mask off now? And she like, hell yeah, I'm finna take this motherfucker out. Well, you want me to throw it at? I throw that bitch over there in the corner if you want me to. So she takes the mask off, and she giving him a little one-on-one action. She started riding him or whatever, and then he's like, can I get a little slappy tappy? And she like, no, that's Uncle Clifford rule number 5,644,44. I cannot do that. We cannot do prostitution up in the paint. So he like, well, what about this? And he pulled out a bankroll. Y'all remember back in the day, them men used to have that money rolled up. He pulled out a bankroll. And she, gauging it. Most of the time, you could kind of gauge how much money a bankroll is simply by the width of the roll. But sometimes you could get ganked. Hey, it's all hot air. Sometimes you could get ganked because it be a lot of ones in the middle. But she like she kind of turned that chair so she not in view of the camera, and she get to work on the eggplant. She get to work on the eggplant. And yeah. So then after that, I'm looking at roulette and I'm like, damn, roulette gonna be a motherfucking problem. Y'all hear me? Between roulette and whisper, it's gonna be some problems up in the paint. And I feel like whisper kind of scare me. Y'all, whisper kind of give me Storm tease. Y'all remember like I don't know if she was Marvel or DC, but Storm. Y'all, I need something to drink because I got a scratchy throat. Hold on, let me go and get my water that I was drinking. I moved from one room to the next and left my water behind because I had to come in here and plug up the laptop. So let me go and get my water. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm sorry about that, guys. This is not going to be a full review because honestly, I have forgotten some of this information, but I'm just going to point out some of the parts that I saw that was interesting to me. Now, I did remember that by the end of the night, everybody was in the room and they all had their little tip out bags or whatever. They all had their bags. And it looked like Whisper and Roulette, they had like duffel bag full of money, right? But I compared their bag to Mercedes bag, as Mercedes had like she ain't have nothing but like a Crown Royal bag full of money. Like them girls, when I tell you when they work together on the pole. It just be money flowing, money just everywhere. Money, 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 money. All you see on the stage is money. And they get to the money. You hear me? So yeah, Mercedes, she had her little a little crime raw bag of money. So, she know it ain't looking good for her. I did see that they did bring back Terica in this episode. Terica is actually Mercedes' daughter. And Terica went to Patrice Woodbine Church and got some care boxes And baby, when she pulled up in that goddamn gone line, I was like, who is this driving like it? Yeah, she did. She fell off that pole last week. That's when they had so let me ask you this. I noticed that last week when I was looking at other reviewers. I'm not a reviewer, y'all. I'm just giving y'all we have a conversation on stuff I've been seeing on the internet and things that has interested me this week. Plus I miss y'all. But so I saw a lot of the reviewers and they were saying things like, oh, they could have warned me about they were gonna be doing roots they were gonna be doing them roots on the P Valley. Yeah, honey, she fell off that pole. She had been having issues out of her shoulder since you know, the first episode this season. So that I guess that shoulder had, kind of wore out. But they said it was because she shot up mine and that, last season, and that was at 7 pounds of pressure. But evidently she still got a little pain in her shoulder because she looked down shoulder looking like she was about to fall off the pole over the coach house. Now, what y'all think about that? Like they had did like some spiritual work on Sadie's last week. And I feel like a lot of the content creators that was talking about it, they were almost insulting people that feel like their spirituality may be attacked. A lot of people, they do believe there is a higher power, but just not the same. And it kind of got me to thinking about things that I like. I look at a whole lot of history. I like a lot of Viking. I don't know why y'all I'm crazy as hell, but I love the Vikings, Valhalla. I love that type of stuff. And I noticed that with those type of things, they were always going to rob the Christians, but the Christians would call them heathens because they believed in they believed in a lot of gods. They believed in a different type of spirituality. And I feel like some people they do things out of spirituality, and a lot of people are bringing things from what they say is our motherland. And I think a lot of people be forgetting that. And a lot of people got checked last week for that video that they did because the people in the comments was like, this ain't no TikTok bullshit. This real life. Like, but this is a show, y'all, too. But okay, y'all, let me get back to doing it. So Tara could pull up to the church and she like, hey Patrice. And she looking like Patrice. Exactly. Thank you, Sean. She like Patrice. She like grandmama. Yeah, you better get it together, little girl. Don't play with me, little girl. So Terica, she pull up, she tell her she need 2 boxes. She gonna get one for her neighbor. And I was like, why? I don't know, for whatever reason, the show answer your questions that you ask. On the things that you see in the show make you kind of look at it and be like, why she pull up like that? And then later on, you realize that she underage driving. But let me drink some. Oh yeah, I got an update on Sofa too. But she pulls up, she get the 2 boxes, and she's like, "Where your mama?" And she like, "Which one?" And she's like, and I ain't talking about my internet granny Patrice when I be talking about I can't stand Patrice, baby, but I can't stand that helper. But but she like, where your mama? She's like, which one? She say the one that raised you. And she was like, she at home sleep. But this heifer been getting drunk. She been getting drunk. Yo, what's her name? I can't even think of her name. Cheryl, something like that. But she been getting drunk. But we gonna get to that. So that next scene I remember is Mercedes going over there to the little gym. She got her another gym because Patrice would buy. We talking about P Valley, girl. We talking about down in the valley where the girls get naked. But Patrice Woodbine last season took her gym that she was going to be doing, like, majorette dancing with the girls. And, I felt like that was very positive. If she could get the girls and, train them a different dance or whatever and show the little girls a different way and give them something else to do than to be, instead of being grown, then yeah, dad a widow. Dad a widow. But we're gonna get to it. So she sitting in her new little space. She got a new space, but it's empty, it's unboxed. She can't do nothing because she really ain't got the money to do nothing. She ain't making no money down to the club because the only thing she get is them little bitty Crown Royal bags of money. So she really can't do much with what she making. Then she gotta pay her real bills. She gotta do this, she gotta do that. So she can't really do nothing. So guess what she do? She get on the phone and she called Coach. Mhm. Y'all remember Coach from last season? Coach been at Sadie's for a long, long time. It's good. It's good, Naomi. It's on Stars. But Coach been at Naomi for a long, long time. I mean, not Naomi. Jesus, Naomi, you might want Coach to get at you. I believe I'll be a hoe for Coach. Now, Coach had told, and she was like, it's the do the offer still stand, from what we was talking about before. And he was like, yeah, I ain't never take it. Oh, I ain't never take it off I ain't never take it off the table. I ain't never take it off the table. So she said, now we can do it, but I can't do it unless your wife knows. So I gotta talk to your wife about it before we do it. And so she went over there, and when she went, y'all, it was this big old high-rise apartment. And when you pull in, you can't even go up in the building before they even give you the test for the panoramic COVID-19 test. They stick the daggone thing up her nose on both sides, test her. She came back clean. They said you can go on up. So she went on upstairs, and when she goes up, and they let her in, and she's looking over the city, and she's like, "Wow, this is nice. This is nice. Look at this. This good living." And they got a pole in the middle of the floor. And she's like, "Wow, this is nice. She said, this is beautiful." Cause y'all know say this hood. But she was like, this is brutal for honey. She was like, oh baby, let me go ahead and take me a selfie. And she was like, no, don't be like Keyshawn ass. Don't be like Keyshawn ass. But let me go on and take me a good selfie right quick. Cause this is nice. So Coach comes down, and she fixing up her some little champagne. And she really, she ain't with Keyshawn and Murder on the champagne campaign. But she just pours her a little glass of champagne because they got it sitting right there waiting on her. And so the husband and Coach and his wife, Sarah, they come down, and Sarah is like, oh, this is what you want. So she's like, well, the terms of the contract is that I'll give you $10,000 a week and a condo. Bitch, I'd be a hoe for $10,000 a week and a condo. You paying for the condo too? Shit, what I gotta do? Why I sign up for this at? Fuck being a loot dancer, baby. I'm finna sign up. Y'all know I'm fucking with y'all, right? Though. I might have to second think that. Um, 10,000 a week and a condo. Let me do the math right quick. Shit, that might work out. Okay, but anyways, he get a phone call and he leaves her there with his wife, and his wife is like, oh, wait a minute. She got to sign this paperwork. The wife said, please sign on page 82469. Sign an initial and put the date and your social security number. Oh, and don't forget you gotta fill out these NDAs. And oh yeah, because coach is a coach of a professional basketball league in this particular, world, in a different world. So coach is the coach. Coach got the money. Right now, more we can sign up at shit. Do you got another one like you? Where can I find this shit at? So she's, signing on the dotted line. And so coach get a phone call. And when coach get the phone call, he's like, I'll be right back, ladies. Y'all go ahead and get to know one another. So, the wife is getting Mercedes the blues like, um, shit, I don't know, you a hoe and all this and that. And she was like, a hoe? I ain't no hoe. And she was like, well, do you want to play trace places because you just part time and I be up under that ass all the time and I ain't even getting paid that. Like what the fuck, bitch? So Mercedes like, nah, you can have him full time. You can have my I just like the part time work. I don't want to do the full time work. And then so you know, coach come back and he's like, "Oh, Mercedes." Oh, yeah. So she was like, "Who did those pictures? Those are nice pictures." And he's like, "Oh, that's when she used to be a photographer." Talking about the wife. And the wife is like, "I am still a professional photographer. What the fuck you talking about?" And Mercedes kind of gave her perspective on what she saw on the wall. And she was like, that's a great angle on that one in the middle because you are looking down on him, but you're still showing him in a very masculine, as masculine as a male can be. And you're not feminizing him, because we're always looking up to men. But you're looking down at him and that's great. And so she's like, oh, no one has never looked at it that way. Thank you so much. You gotta soften up these hoes every now and again. I don't give a damn if I ain't like the picture or not. You just gotta soften them up. Yeah, part time. See you next week. So the wife is like, well, I'll let you all get to it. I'm about to go because, you know, um, yeah, I don't want to see all this. But he was like, oh, no, 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 stay. You want to know why I like Mercedes so much? Why don't you let Mercedes give you the Mercedes experience? So Mercedes put on that goddamn sound, that music, and she get on that pole and she F's the F out of that pole. When I tell you she worked that pole, you could tell she was wincing a little bit because of the pain in her shoulder, but she was working that pole. She was working that pole. She was really making love to that pole. And you could see why Coach Ashley wanted her to be one of his part-time women because if you seen that you gonna want the real full experience, not just that little part-time experience that he was getting at the paint. So she decided that Sean so she decided, her phone rang. So she put the phone on, send the voicemail. So then she goes over after she send the phone call to the voicemail and she get on coach and she about to ride him like a a bull. You know, she on him. She about to really get him the experience. You got to get him the full package because you know you getting paid $10,000 a week. So you got to really, really, you know, finesse this shit, right? But by the time she, you know, we paying off, and the wife is butt booty ass naked. The wife is butt ass the naked. And I'm looking like, oh, I thought you went down with this. She all over there rubbing all on Sadie's and coaches. I was like, oh my God. Y'all, I said, oh Lord have mercy. Sadie finna be sure to Mr. and Seeley. Child. Sadie, what is you doing? What is you doing? Y'all, I watched Color Purple the other day too. And I don't know why, but at the end of the Color Purple, I just cry. I just cry. Sophie be looking at me like, when you know, when I don't know, movies that really touch me, I get very emotional. And the other day when I watched Color Purple, I just cried. And it tripped me out because when I saw the scene with Mercedes and Coach and Sarah, I was like, oh my God, Mercedes, you shook. And look at Mister and Seeley. Mm. Cause baby, I said I was like the daddy in the Color Purple movie. I was just like you mean tell me you gonna let your damn husband whole stay up in your house? Oh, and I was like, Sarah, you mean tell me you gonna let your husband pay a whole $10,000 a week? Okay. But you know, they really couldn't get into it because the phone rang again. And this time Mercedes actually answered the phone and she saying that it was Terica's phone number, but when she answered the phone, it was the police. And they were saying that you somebody need to come get Terica. She going to jail for underage driving. The person whose car is in the back seat. And yeah, somebody need to come and get her. So she had to end the night with Coach and Sarah and go pick up her baby. She had to go get her baby. Now, when she went and got Terica, she actually ended up, you know, the next time we saw them again, oh, it was a Tyler Perry scene because she had Shell. That's her name, Shell. We ain't gotta call her the widow wife. No, we ain't gotta call her that. But Shell was in the tub and Mercedes was spraying her down with the shower hose, and she was spraying her down, baby. She was drowning. I thought the woman wasn't gonna be able to breathe because she already drunk. She's a drunk. I thought it was love over in that tub, how she was over there looking. But she was over in that tub and she was drunk and they said, oh, why? Hold on. Why am I losing my voice? What I've been doing? I ain't been Mercedes. So now I ain't been roulette now, I tell you that much. I ain't been rouletting. But yeah, you know, she said, they have a conversation, and she said, I might as well get my own damn child if you're gonna be goddamn drunk. You ain't taking care of the damn child. You're drunk as hell. You drunk motherfucker, you. And she say, who wanna look at their husband mistake? And she was like, but no, I've been begging you, can I get my child back? And she was saying how the baby daddy didn't want didn't want her to have the child. She was 15 when she had the child. She lied and told him that she was 18. She was actually 15, and she a stripper. So he didn't even want her to have the damn child, but he did and gone to Valhalla. And y'all, I'm trying my best not to have to end this. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Oh, I guess I'm talking too much shit. I need to go and get me another water because I done drunk up my water. But I think that shit's strangling me. Y'all think I've been drinking. I ain't been drinking. I ain't been drinking. Okay. So, let's go to the champagne campaign. Now, what's confusing me is what's his name? Tico, the guy who they had got out of prison last week. Damn. Oh, shit. I've been wearing my mask. I don't feel like I got the COVID. It probably is, Mama Patrice. But oh, and I don't, this area where I'm at in my house, it is like, open room. It's my office. And it's like, ugh. I, thank you, Naomi. I'm doing it. It ain't even a choke though. That's the thing. It's like I got a scratch in my throat. You'll think that I've been damn doing the damn roulette, and I ain't. Okay, y'all, let me get serious. But I feel like with that whole, the tour, I see that they've gotten comfortable. Oh yeah, they had a scene when they was on the little tour. They had stopped in this little gas station, and the little white girl was in there. She was the cashier. She was just, oh, she was so scared, baby. She had her hand on the panic button. Cause these damn black ass men came up in him with all this gold ass jewelry, wearing these red bandanas around their head. But the thing is, I see a lot of people wearing bandanas as masks or whatever to keep the cold out of them. So, she was scared as hell. But I feel like, since they've been on the tour, Keyshawn has been taking a lot of risks. I understand that she have to pretend that her and Lil Murder are in a relationship because of how they actually, made them look. It's all for the publicity of it. It's all for the look of it. Like it's just the aesthetics of their act. He rapped and she worked the pole while he rapped. And I was like, that's genius. One thing I could say about P Valley this season, they have a whole lot of scenes in the show that are genius. Like if like the very first episode, if I was a strip, club owner, and I knew that there was restrictions due to COVID that we could not have people to be in one area at one time. Everybody have to be 6 feet apart so that they can not have COVID. Then that car wash thing was genius. I think that swinging pendulum pole in the private room, I think that's genius. Like honestly, if I wasn't so damn fat these days, I would probably take a pole class and try and work the pole like that. I'm just being honest with y'all. I think that in order for you to be a pole dancer and do pole work right, you have to be very athletic. You have to have the agility of an athlete. And I think that those girls who work on this show, they've mastered it hands down. I have to give them all that. They've mastered it. Um, but yeah, I'm choking. I think that overall the show was great. If you watch the show, um, just tell me like your favorite scenes of the show on the replay. And Sean, it seemed like you watched it this week. What was your favorite scene on the show? Yes, core upper body. Ooh, yes, core and upper body screen. And that's one thing we was talking about too with my aunt. I was telling her how if you ever had surgery on your core, like your stomach area, and you don't walk and you get up and say that you think it, you have to walk after that type of surgery, because if you just sit stationary and you don't do nothing to work on that area, you that's what you get. That's what you get. Oh yeah, let me give y'all an update on something before I leave. So last night, okay, I don't normally do this. Sophie usually eat dog food and she had her little treats, right? So yesterday was Father's Day. We had we had ribs, chicken, and all that stuff. So basically, I had like two rib bones. When I was about to lay down, I had went upstairs, two little rib bones, and I came downstairs and I was like, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm going to sleep. But yeah, I finished one of them and I decided that I was gonna give Sophie the little rib bone, right? I give her the rib bone. She came right around here to sit in my face to see what I'm talking about, because she knows she in on the conversation now. So I gave her the rib bone, but the way Sophie was attacking this rib bone, I feel like I know my veterinarian. She told me that you could kind of give Sophie a bone every now and again, but don't do the chicken bone because they like splinters, and don't do it has to be like a hard bone. But don't let her get carried away with it, right? So I was like, oh, she done had enough. Let me get this bone from Sophie. So y'all, I touched her first, right? I touched her first because I didn't want to startle her, because the way Sophie was attacking this bone, her back was to me. So I didn't want to startle Sophie. But when I touched Sophie, the next thing I know, she turned around and all I seen was teeth. And she was like, like, oh, give me this bone, baby. What I tell y'all? Sophie got my index finger on my right hand, and you could tell she was like, "Oh my God, I'm about to die because she finna kill me. She finna kill me. This bitch finna kill me." So she gave the bone up after she let my finger go. And then she just came like really, really close to me. And she just, wanted to get in her I feel like she had like a little comfort spot. Like she wanna be like right up under me, like when she get ready to go to sleep. So she was like right in her little comfort spot. Like, please don't beat the shit out of me. And all I could say was, I hate you, you bitch. I said, bitch, I hate you. Get away from me. I don't want you near me. I'm so fucking mad at something. I just turned over and went to fucking sleep. I could have beat the shit out of something last night, but I would have been wrong. I would have been wrong. So I just went to damn sleep. because the bitch bit me. And then I told my family this morning, I said, y'all know, Sophie bit me last night. They all laughed at me. They don't give a damn about me. All they want a bitch to do is cook around this motherfucker. I'm like, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all don't give a damn. Something could have rabies. They were like, bitch, you take care of her too good for her to give you rabies. Shut the fuck up. Oh, they were like, if anybody in this motherfucker get it, have it made, it's that motherfucker. You talking about she done gave you rabies. That motherfucker get taken care of better than anybody in this damn house. Shut the hell up. But y'all, I had to come and tell y'all I missed y'all. Oh, and a lot of y'all might know, but my dad is out of the ICU. And so yeah, she was just lost. She was lost in the zone. But my dad is out of ICU. I spoke to a therapist today. He's breathing on his own without any oxygen support. Um, what else? Okay, so if you didn't know, and I don't mind telling, because I ain't scared of nobody, but my dad, he had pneumonia and it ended up in his bloodstream, which caused the infection, and the infection attacked his lungs, heart, and kidney. And so basically, the infection was so harsh to where they had to put him in the ICU. They was giving him dialysis because his kidneys had been attacked by the pneumonia. You can't tell me in a damn thing. I had been telling my dad like 3 weeks before he actually went into the hospital that he needed to go to the hospital because he was breathing real weird, like, and it was all because he had pneumonia, but he didn't never go to the hospital. And I guess one day he just felt like he couldn't go no more because he couldn't breathe. And he went. And it was so bad because that it caused him to be incoherent. I thought I was gonna lose my dad. Um, Father's Day, I felt good because I told y'all where I get it from. I get it from my daddy. I do, like, the my language, the way that I speak. I get it from my daddy. So basically, the last two times I went to go see him, he, was like, yep. He he was like, look, look. He was okay. So this is what really tripped me out yesterday, and I knew that was a God. I always knew that, but I knew my dad was going in the right direction because they moved him out of ICU on Friday, and we went and saw him, and I was like, "Oh, wait, y'all, you got to put my number on the board so that whenever y'all need to get in contact with somebody, you can contact me." So I started to spell my name, and my dad, and he ended the last three letters. When we first went and saw my dad, I said, "Daddy, who am I?" And he was like, "I don't know. I don't know." But it the I would, and when he first went in the hospital, I was calling him, and he would always hang up the phone. So I was thinking like, damn, my dad don't want to talk to me. But come to find out he was incoherent. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't even know where he was. So yeah, he's on the right track. So I thank y'all for your prayers. I do. I really, really do. Hey, Shauna Caramel, yeah, lack of oxygen. And so yesterday we went and seen him. He had spelled my name. He said he named me. And um he was like, okay, y'all can leave me because I want to get some rest. I was like, Daddy, do you want me to find you a good Western? He was like, yeah, then you can go. So I was like, oh yeah, this motherfucker back now because he's talking big shit. So I'll leave you. But yeah, I feel so much better because I've been on a real, uh, I'll say it was trying to stay positive, but not really knowing what to think. I'll say that. I will. Honestly, it was some times where I was like, damn, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? My brother, my sister, they just leave it on me every time. They do. Yeah, very stubborn. And I was like, the nurse was like, I was like, my dad is real fresh, so yeah, I gotta be, be careful because he real fresh. And she was like, oh yeah, I already know. And he been cutting up on me today, but he know who the boss. I was like, nah. I said he like people to boss him. Y'all women. He like for y'all to try and act like y'all the boss, but he always end up being a domineering person. So you gotta watch out for that. I said so. Yeah, don't let the smooth taste fool you, cause even though he ain't in his right frame of mind, I can actually see where he going. Yeah. But y'all, it is now. I don't even know what time because this damn computer, I swear um it's on Pacific time. But I am going to go. So we're gonna do a quick recap. I had showed y'all these shorts and I said, she ain't wrong for this fuck shit. Like who finna wear these? Who finna wear these shorts? And we found out that they have sweatshops here in the United States. Um, if you go on TikTok and say, type in Shein clothing tags, they've been on the clothing tags typing in help, need help, need help. They've been typing that in. We right, nobody. We talked about the elephant that attacked the woman over in India because years ago the woman was helping poachers, and I believe that the elephant remembered the lady, so the elephant trampled her, waited, walked 124 miles to the village, attacked the lady at her funeral, then tore down the lady house. I mean, like, come on now. And we also talked a little bit about P Valley, like one of my favorite one of my favorite TV shows right now. Really not a TV watcher, I'm really a movie watcher. So yeah, we have had a very good conversation, guys, and I like to thank you all for coming over. If you haven't thumbs up the video, please do, and I thank you for watching. You all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. Bye. Give me some water.